Good morning, everyone. My name is Ellie Whitlock, and to start this talk, I'm going to be giving you a short story. So it's August 5th, 2010. A gold and copper mine located in the Atacama Desert of Chile collapsed on 33 workers. Most of them were miners, though several subcontract workers were also trapped. The mine, which spiraled into the depths of the mountain, was approximately 2,625 feet deep. There were many attempted rescues, but on August 7th, another collapse was triggered. On August 22nd, the 33 men were able to get a note to the surface which read, "All 33 of us are all right." From this letter, the 33 were then known as Los 33. Though the men were initially expected to remain trapped until December, on October 9th, one of the drills finally completed a tunnel connecting to an accessible chamber. 2 days later, the top of 295 feet of the 2,050-foot shaft had been lined with metal tubing in preparation for the ascent of the men in a specially designed metal capsule. Late on the night of October 12th, a rescue worker was lowered into the mine inside the capsule. Just after midnight, the first worker was drawn to the surface. By that evening, the last man, a shift supervisor who had organized the men during their time underground, had been rescued. The men were trapped in the mine 2,000 feet below ground for 69 days. During the time they were trapped in the mine, Luis Urzua, the mine shaft leader, was able to overcome darkness and mobilize the other 32 men to fight starvation and survive the challenging conditions. Urzua had a reputation for protecting and caring for his team and used his follower-focused mindset to help his team to ration their food and to eat together so they could fight back against the every man for themselves mentality. Urzua is a highly respected leader and as an example of an adaptive leader. So what can we learn from him? Luis is, with all the new and exciting things coming here at Callaway Gardens, adaptation among leadership here may be necessary. In the past year, there have been many talented professionals added to the team here at Callaway, and on January 20th of this year, you were all given the 2024 lineup of all of the multi-million-dollar improvements coming to your workplace. These are all exciting things, but the change may come as a challenge. Leaders, this is where you come in. Next, I will share with you about adaptive leadership. So simply stated, adaptive leaders prepare and encourage people to deal with change. It is about how leaders encourage people to adapt, to face and to deal with problems, challenges, and changes. The leadership model emerged largely from the work of Heifetz and his associates in 1994. They set out to create a leadership model that was focused on mobilizing people to challenge difficult problems rather than putting the leader in a position where they're seen as a savior who is there to solve all of their followers' problems for them. Adaptive leaders engage in activities that mobilize, motivate, orient, encourage, and focus the attention of others. Adaptive leaders also encourage their followers to grow and to learn and change their ways of operating to best thrive in their new surroundings. They help their followers to learn new attitudes and behaviors as well. And there are 3 major components of adaptive leadership. First, situational challenges. Leader behaviors is second, and then adaptive work. First, situational challenges. Within this, there are technical challenges, technical and adaptive challenges, and then adaptive challenges. Technical challenges are problems in the workplace or community that are clearly defined with known solutions that can be implemented through existing organizations and procedures. These are problems that can be resolved by experts. For technical challenges, people look to the leader for the solution. For technical and adaptive challenges, they're clearly defined, the challenges are clearly defined, but they do not have a distinct and straightforward solution within the organizational system. The leader may act as a resource for others and provide support, but the people need to do the work. They need to learn to change and adapt. Adaptive challenges are problems that are not clear-cut or easy to identify. They cannot be solved by the leader's authority or expertise or through normal ways of doing things in the organization. Rather, adaptive challenges require the leader to encourage their followers and with their support, define the challenges and implement solutions to those challenges. And so within leadership behaviors, as I stated before, there are 6 behaviors or activities which play a pivotal role in the process of adaptive leadership. First, get on the balcony. This helps the leader to see the big picture. Second, identify adaptive challenges. This means taking time to identify the adaptive challenges from technical challenges. Third, regulate distress. This model suggests 3 ways that leaders can maintain productive levels of stress in the workplace. First, create a holding environment. Second, provide direction. Provide orientation, conflict management, and productive norms. Lastly, you need to regulate your personal distress. Fourth is maintain disciplined attention. This means that the leader needs to encourage people to focus on the tough work that they do. Fifth, give the work back to the people. People want leaders to provide some direction and structures to their work, and they want to feel some feeling of security in what they're doing. And then lastly, number 6, protect leadership voices from below. This means that adaptive leaders have to be cautious and to listen and be open to the ideas of people who may be at the fringe, marginalized, or even deviant in the group of the organization. So one more thing on that is that adaptive work is a model that illustrates what is called the holding environment. And this is a place where adaptive work which is conducted. So this was the third major part of adaptive leadership. So to wrap it up, adaptive leadership is a complex process comprising of multiple dimensions, and it works like this. First, the leader takes time to step back from a challenging situation to understand the complexities of the situation and obtain a fuller picture of the interpersonal dynamics occurring among the participants. Second, any situation or context where people are experiencing change, the leader first makes an assessment to determine if the change creates challenge that are technical or adaptive in nature. If the challenges are technical, the leader addresses the problems with his or her authority and expertise or through the rules and procedures of the existing organization. If the challenges are adaptive, as stated before, the leader engages in the 6 specific leadership behaviors to move the adaptation process forward. How can you begin applying this model to your personal leadership philosophy? There are 2 ways, organizational level and the personal individual level. So at the organizational level, adaptive leaders can be used as a model to explain and address a variety of challenges that are ever present in our change and growth. Consultants have applied adaptive leadership at all levels in many kinds of organizations. So this model has been used in medical organizations for an example. This model can also be applied in an individual level. The unique set of constructs can aid in helping you to determine what kind of challenges you are personally facing and what strategies you can use to manage them. I hope you enjoyed this talk, and I'm excited to see how you will implement this leadership model as you move forward as an organization. Thanks.